Welcome. If you are new here, please hit the subscribe button and also hit the like, okay? Because we are going to be talking about some interesting things. Love, light, and sound. All right. So, welcome to the channel. What I wanted to touch base on a little bit today is basically about our inner world and our outer world. And basically, it works like this, okay? Our outer world is nothing but a reflection of our inner world. What does that mean? That basically means that every time we look at something and we try to make sense of it, or every time we criticize something, or every time we just simply have an opinion of something, it is not necessarily what is actually happening. What it is just a reflection of our inner world, which means that our conditioning comes into play. How we were raised. What opinion do we have about what is taking place? All right? And we take this and now we are projecting it on the outside. And as we are projecting it, it becomes our reality. So, instead of looking at something and not putting our labels on it, we create a false reality, if you know what I mean. What do I mean by false? It is false because we don't see it as it is, but instead we see it as we think it is. So we are allowing our conditioning, we are allowing our emotions, we are allowing our thoughts to jump in and basically dictate to us what we think is going on, or what we think is right or wrong, right? So we need to pay very close attention to this, and this is what I'm talking about when I say that our outer world is a reflection of our inner world. Next time, what you can do is actually just sit there, observe what is happening around you, and don't put any labels on it. Just see it as it is. Let's say you're looking at a dog. Don't even label it. Don't even put a color on the dog. Nothing. Just look at it as it is. Right? And when you start seeing things in this perspective, when you start looking at the world in this perspective, then the world changes right in front of your eyes. It changes right before your eyes because now you see it as it is. And it's not a reflection of your inner world anymore. It just is because it simply is. It doesn't need an explanation to be. Just like you don't need an explanation to just be. When you connect with who you really are, Do you need an explanation? No. What do you know? You know that you are. You know that you exist. But having said that, you don't know if anything else exists around you, do you? So you just see it as it is without putting labels. Because let's say you're looking at a tree. Why call it a tree? In reality, you don't know what it is. It just is. Do you know what it is? No. It just is. So why put a label on it? It takes a lot of practice to come to this way of thinking, or to this way of observing, I should say, or to this way of existing. But once you start practicing this, your life will become much simpler, much easier in every aspect, because now you're not going to be criticizing anything. You're not going to be judgmental over anything. You're not going to be letting your emotions, such as anger, take over, or even extreme emotions, or even emotions of love or whatnot. Right? Just let it be. Whatever it is that you are looking at, just let it be. Right? So that's my quick note of the day. Right? Remember that, like I said, whatever you observe, whatever you see, your outer world, in other words, is nothing but a reflection of your inner world. So, having said that, love, light, and sound to all. I'm going to close off by saying thank you for popping by. Thank you for being here. Again, don't forget to push the like button and subscribe, of course. And always leave me some comments, because I always want to know what you have to say. Love and light. Take care.